So one thing that we didn't do while we were there at the farm is visit a couple of the sets down. It'd be on the southeast side of the main chunk of timber there. As you can see, we're buzzing down that east side of that big chunk of timber here on the side-by-side. If you keep going down that timber edge, you'll go down to a corner and an ATV trail leads in there to that pinch. And right inside that corner we have a lock on right there. You follow that trail on down into the bottom and there's a muddy blind down in there on the left. Both these spots are in a major pinch and funnel on the farm. Both major go-to sets on this piece. Alright guys, so today we're out on what we call the 152. We're going to kind of show you guys around, maybe hang a couple stands, do some frost seeding, shed hunting. Got a lot on the plate today, so we're going to get to it. We got Chris already doing some frost seeding behind us on this plot, so we'll see what the farm brings today. Alright, so right now we're on what we call the northeast plot. This plot's got a muddy blind on it. Chris is over there frost seeding it right now. This plot here has great access with the trail that comes right up to it. You don't have to disturb any of the rest of the farm. This farm is essentially all cover and timber. That's one of our favorite farms. There's a lot of good genetics and a lot of good bucks on here every year. But we're gonna get this frost seeded and move on to the next spot. All right, so now we're up at what we call the middle plot on this farm. This also has a muddy blind on it. And as you can see, a cool thing about this farm, kind of back over to my right here, you can see a trail that goes down here. There's 3 separate exits on this plot here. This farm has a system of internal trails where it makes it real easy to access things. Also makes it real good to get inventory and put cameras on all these trails. These deer hit these trails big time. There's always just a ton of scrapes on these trails. So just another cool thing about this farm. We just got done frost seeding this one too, see if we can get some clover going. I think Chris is headed down to our next spot doing a little shed hunting along the way. All right, so now we're kind of down, I'd say in the middle of the farm. We're at a spot that we've kind of wanted to hang a set for years, just now getting to it, but we usually have a camera right down here on this crossing, this ATV trail. Got a culvert going across the ditch and then there's a lot of trails running kind of northwest to southeast that every buck on the farm gets on this camera, so definitely need to set here. And just got up in the tree and it's looking good. All right, so we just got done hanging a new set, came on up the hill, up the trail to what we call the southwest plot. Now this is a plot that we just cleared about this time last year in the spring. And we got just enough cleared out in front of this blind to just kind of try to get a little something green growing, try to congregate some more does, and we got a rope and a lot of vines hanging down in this plot. So a lot of bucks cruise through here and set check it. Also, this is just a big oak flat that these deer used anyways to feed out to the neighbors. And we got a muddy blind here to my left, right behind me. And we're just trying to concentrate, get a stopping point for the deer so we can get a good shot at them. We made it around here over to the west side of the farm. We're, I'd say about 50-60 yards off of the west line, which is just a bunch of hard cover and timber that leads out to, right now it's cut corn, but a big destination ag field. There's a point here where there's two ag fields that come together and like a grass path that splits them, and the deer come in off the corner here and come in this opening right here. There's a big path coming off the field. Got 2 or 3 trails walking right in front of the stand. It's kind of a stand we wanted to hang for a couple of years, but I finally got it done today, and it's looking good. We're just finishing up a little trimming here. All right, so we made it around here to the northwest corner of the farm. Got a set up here. Had it here for a few years, and a lot of guys have had a lot of success and a lot of sightings up on this set. It's just the corner that leads out to ag destination on both sides of it. I got a lot of trails and ATV trails coming out here too. Just a lot going on, a lot of traffic coming through here. So this is one of our favorite sets. Pretty good access here from the north side of the farm. Just a killer set. It's kind of a go-to for us. So we just came over from the northwest corner. We ran down the north side and cut back in another ATV trail. Came across the pond dam, and now we're sitting in and checking on a stand we call the pond dam stand. Overlooks the pond dam, ATV trail going right in front of it with a nice little cedar thicket in front of it with a hillside of grasses. Just a pretty picturesque set here. Got a nice flat behind us, a nice bench where there's a lot of trails going through that you can shoot. One of the favorite spots on the farm here. I just upgraded the stand a little bit and gonna move on to the next spot. All right guys, we made it over here to the east side of the farm. Actually checking in on a lock hunt we got in the woods directly behind me here. On this side of the farm we got a main draw that comes out headed east with a bunch of fingers coming out in the ag fields. And we got a real good funnel here behind us with some bedding up on a point to it'd be the northeast, and then behind it we got a cemetery where you can access this stand. So you can actually go in from the southeast side of the farm and come in from that side and go through the cemetery and access this stand for quick access. So hope you guys enjoyed the farm tour of the 152. Hope it was helpful, and we'll see you guys next time.